Guys, do we have a treat for you today? Today, we're taking a look at the runes of none other than the legend himself, LAMA. Now, LAMA was actually legend for quite a decent amount. He's 1 point off. At the time that I'm recording this, he's 1 point off of rank 1 in RTA, which I'm sure he'll make up for tomorrow. But for a lot of the season, a large portion of the season, he has been rank 1 of RTA. And at first, because there's someone else with the same picture and the same name, and at first I thought it was them, because this is public, right? This is on the leaderboards of World Boss on Asia server. So I thought it was the other person pretending to be him, and not him, until I saw the Yenhong Ragdoll, and I was like, okay, this is actually LAMA. And there's a lot of other G3 players on the leaderboards of Asia server. I guess they just don't care. They're like, you know what, peep my runes. I'm good enough that it doesn't matter if you know what I have and how it's runed, I'm still gonna win. So it's that level of, like, come at me, bro. It's that level of OP-ness. So anyway, OP-ness. Okay, anyway, gotta make very clear what I said there. Anyway, let's take a look at the units that he has and the runes that he has them runed on, and we can drool over, oh my goodness, all of the fun. I wasn't gonna say it again that time. We can drool over all of the fun stuff that he has and his crazy runes. Okay, so what do we have here? By the way, this is the same guy that was in the SWC against Beat D in the finals. So it's not just, it's that guy. Okay, anyway, what do we have? We have Chow with, we have HP, crit damage HP is what it's looking like. HP, crit damage HP, violent nemesis. I mean, pretty standard, I see some of these with, like, look at this. You see this with, like, 10 speed. You're like, oh my god, it's only 10 speed on that rune. But it's got nice efficiency on the defense, at least. And you can't get attack on this rune anyway. Otherwise, I'm sure he would have gone for the attack on there. Now, he's got 94% crit rate. That's why he gemmed this into crit damage instead. Because we got 17%, 17% on there. Okay. I feel like I could make a Chow that looks like this. I feel like that. Maybe I'm out of my mind, but anyway, no one puts their best, like, no G3, G2, G3 players put their best runes on their Chow. It's like, okay, Chow's like, kind of like, what do I have that I can stick on Chow that's still good, that I can bring him in if I need him? But he's got better stuff than the Chow anyway. So what do we have here? We have speed, crit damage, speed, but look at the HP on there. But speed, important on Camila. Speed underrated on Camila, actually. So speed, crit damage attack, and still with 30,000 HP. Okay. I wonder where he's using this. Maybe he's using this for, like, Guild Siege? It's pretty fast. 273 on this Varad. 273 speed Varad. Swift Will Varad. Where is he using this Varad? Swift Will. Where is he using this Varad? Hold on. How fast is the Molong? Am I gonna see some crazy Molong, like Violet Will Molong? It's gotta be higher than 273, right? Am I gonna see? Ooh, also, this has got to be swift as well. Speed attack HP. Interesting. Okay, not crit damage. I thought it was gonna be like a speed crit damage HP build. Well, I mean, I see there's no crit damage on this, but it's just interesting that there's a speed attack HP for this guy. Now this guy, okay. So I was looking at this at first, and I was like, this is a very slow Wusa. Until I realized he's not on Swift. He's on Violet. This is a Violet Wusa at, what is this? 271 speed Violet Wusa. Which, some people like to do Violet Wusas rather than Swift Wusas, because some people tune their units to, like, for example, like if someone's running a Gianna, and although the Wusa is on Will, but if some units, some people like to tune their strippers to go after the Wusa. So if the Wusa is not on Swift, their strippers will go first, and then he can Wusa it up. or other people. But that's just that's one of the reasons that some people choose to go Violent Will rather than Swift Will. Or rather than Swift and whatever. Because I see like a lot of Swift Shield, Swift other stuff, not just Swift Will. Because he's going to get turn 1 anyway, aside from Leo. So, 118 base speed. Anyway, what do we have here? We have speed, HP, defense. Pretty good, but I feel like I could... is this about the same speed as my Bastard? Now I'm curious, how fast is my Bastard? How fast is my Bastard? I feel like I could build that. Hold on. I legitimately don't know the speed of my Bastard. I'm very curious now. Okay. Let's take a look at the speed crit damage attack on the Samoth. This is the money though. This is the money. Okay. This is where all of the effort went into making. So what do we see for Varad? We saw 273. And this Molong is at 283. 283 speed Molong. And a lot of people speed tune their stuff to go after Molong. Like Molong and then Gani, make sure he's like a little bit slower than that. And then assuming that Molong actually strips, and half the time he doesn't strip anything ever. But what do we have? 296 Amelia. Now I see other people doing this as well. Is super fast Amelias on Swift. And it's just to get as many to get turn 1 with the immunity and keep going on as many different instead of violent proccing, because you don't necessarily need the violent proc. Just keep her in human form. Like they're just keeping her in human form, and then she gets as many different opportunities at different intervals of the match to put up her immunity again. Right? Because if she violent procs, yeah, she can cleanse, but if she consistently has that immunity at all these different points throughout the match, it could be more beneficial like that. So I see people, I'm really curious on how fast my Bastard is. Oh, my Bastard's faster, okay. Hey, I grind all the time. Okay? Give me a break, man. I'm sure he's gonna be like, okay, my Bastard's gonna be 45 speed faster now. What do we have for her? Very fast, okay. Speed, HP. But I feel like 18, 17. I feel like these are kind of somewhat attainable. Like, the OP Light Dark Nat 5s probably have the best stuff though. Don't get me wrong, those are probably runed the best. This is no one's like, oh, let me rune well, some people could be like, let me rune just my best violent runes if they don't have a lot of different options, but it's entirely possible. What do we have? This has gotta be Swift. Speed, HP. Swift, Bulwark. So Bulwark could be speed tuned to go Swift to steal, not for his third skill, Forbidden Galder. For his first skill, steals a beneficial effect. So that's why I think he's actually runed Swift, which is interesting, and it's a really nice thing to. So he's got this way too. He starts the match with 1 with the shield, and then he gets an additional beneficial effect when he steals it from the enemy. Okay, so that's why he's runed Swift. So guys, good to know. If you have Bulwark, Swift, Shield, Speed, HP is what one of the best players in the game is runing Bulwark with. So we see Speed, Defense with Shield, Guard, and Will. Not even Violence. So I'm wondering, I wonder how much he actually uses Veladril. It's a good question. I saw a match where he used Veladril, but I don't know how often he's actually picking him though. If he's not on Violence, it's not on Violence, not on Swift. Generally, you see Veladril as Swift and Violence are the two most common options. And like I said, at first I was like, oh, is this really LAMA? But, I mean, Ragdoll, Yinhong, a bunch of other Light Dark Nat 5s, so. What do we have here for Vanessa? Vanessa is Speed, HP, Attack, Violent Will. And a lot of this stuff is also, think about it this way, a lot of this stuff is speed tuned specifically to go at a certain speed. So if he's using, he knows what comps he brings that are speed tuned to work correctly with each other, but a lot of times he'll have the defense breaker move right before 1 or 2 DPS units. And he'll have multiple defense breakers runed at the same speed, so that defense breaks, like strips will move first, defense breaks will move second, DPS will move third. So we could kind of pay attention to how things are speed tuned. That we have. So this guy is attack, crit damage, attack, or attack, crit damage, HP. I feel like he's attack, crit damage, attack with high HP subs. Attack, crit damage, attack with high. Look at that 27 crit rate. See, this is where the god tier runes are. This is where the god tier runes are. Okay, this makes my... I have all legendary runes on my Perna, and this makes my Perna look like trash. Ew, that Perna hits pretty hard. Okay. So that Perna's gonna, like, delete things for sure. I have my Perna faster, right? But, possibly I might want to consider... Everyone's been doing lately, they've been doing really crit damage. This is speed crit damage attack? Speed crit damage I think it's speed crit damage attack. Speed crit damage attack. Speed crit damage attack Juno. Speed, this is how you mess with, like, different things than the meta. Speed crit damage attack Juno. I wonder how hard she hits, because this is kind of a counter to the Gani Hathor nonsense. Oh, and oh my goodness, there's a Gani Hathor. So much nonsense. That's really interesting that she's speed crit damage attack. Kinda want to try that now. I want to try that speed crit damage attack Juno. I wonder how it works. Okay, so we have Rocky is it looks like she's attack crit damage HP crit damage attack, something like that. What is she? HP crit damage attack. Okay, HP crit damage attack, Rocky. Solid overall value from all of this. And Rocky's another one. Let's see what the speed is for her. She's 198. And like, for example, the Perna is 195. Okay, I don't know if he's using those together. I'm just trying to think about things. Okay, so we have attack crit damage. I didn't realize how low the base attack on Wang was, but he does keep stacking his attack anyway. So what is this? Violent Revenge, HP crit damage attack, HP crit damage attack, Violent Revenge. Okay, there we go. Mine is similar, but I don't want to say because I'm too much of a wuss to say. No, I'll say my rune build. It's I think HP crit damage defense. I like just really good overall stats on my Wang. Again, phrasing for some of these things. But then he's a 211 speed Wang. So then we have this speed crit damage HP. Speed crit damage HP, Violent Will. Man, I wish I had all these different Violent Will. I feel like I have some solid sets, but then like I have too many units I want to rune. That those sets can't go around for everyone, right? Ooh, that's fast Okeanos. Okay, so Okeanos is speed HP, 25 speed sub on there, 27, 32! 32! That is faster than anything else I have in my account. That is the I don't have any runes this fast. Actually, hold on. We saw the Mo Long, right? Did we see the Mo Long stats specifically? Defense, attack, accuracy, HP. Like, look at the value on that rune. Oh my god. 26, 31 speed. I mean, we know 99% of us are never gonna see a rune like this, like on our accounts, right? 30 speed there. Oof, that is so much speed, and still not really sacrificing the other stats as well. So generally for Mo Long you want speed. Look at how he's got good defense on there too. He's still got good HP. He's still got good defense. He still has good accuracy. Accuracy could be better, but he awakens into accuracy as well. The Mo Long. What does he have for this? Oh, let's check out the Colleen rune. Speed HP. Okay, I mean, I don't know what he's using Colleen for, but I would say maybe raids, but I don't know what he's using for. I'm sure he has like a raid team. I'm sure he's using all Light Dark Nat 5s, or maybe Light Dark Nat 6s, or possibly Light Dark Nat 7s for raids. I would only assume. Speed, HP. This looks like the stats on my Rika as well, except that I don't have Will on her. I shouldn't have said that on stream. Well, that's fine. What do we have here? Attack or damage attack on Violent. Okay. And how does he have his build? Continuous damage, brand, and then damage increases for. Okay, so this is the nice build for the Wind Rift Beast and for R5. And ooh, he's a very, very fast segment, guys. It's not rune. And then we have, what is she? I think she's probably being used for the either. What is she being used for? Attack or damage attack? This is not for RTA. This is for probably the Wind Rift Beast. So I'm seeing two things that he's working on for the Wind Rift Beast. Maybe he's got this Colleen out for the Wind Rift Beast too, or something like that. Let's see how his Raccoon is. 256 Raccoon, 49% resistance. My Raccoon doesn't have max resistance, and I get pooped on for not having max resistance Raccoon. Speed, HP. Look at those speed subs though. Damn. Very fast Raccoon. That's a dangerous Raccoon. Dangerous. Okay. What do we have for this one? We have speed, HP. Or speed, crit rate, HP? No. It can't be speed, crit rate, HP. It's got to be crit rate and subs. Speed, HP. Speed, HP. Speed, crit rate, HP. Because I was thinking if we had crit rate on slot 4, then... Or there just no... He just went for overall stats with the rest of these and not super crazy. Because crit rate, 58% already. That usually brings it to max. With all the crit rate subs in everything else. But 99% crit rate. That 99%! You know it's gonna miss LAMA, you know it's gonna miss that crit. By the way, if I didn't already say that, this is publicly available. This is on World Boss. I think I said that, but just to be clear again, this is on World Boss. It's publicly available. I'm not like trying to sneaky it. It's just publicly available stuff. What does he have here? Attack, crit damage, attack. Really nice attack power, but I generally see like really fast Garrows. Much faster. So this Garrow can delete so many things. With that attack power. But is he gonna be attack or damage attack Garrow though? He knows better than I do, so I'm sure this is more effective than my speed for damage attack Garrow. So what do we have for him? Attack or damage defense. So again, this one I think is for Fire Rift Beast. You know what this Garrow could just be? This Garrow could just be for Fire Rift Beast. He might be using a lot of this stuff in Fire Rift. Wind Rift Beast. Because I think I see like this and this and this and this is really nice with the Brandia and the Homunculus. Like that's actually the team. That's the team that I use as well. That is really, really nice. So I think he might be just using that stuff. Not even for... This is not for RTA. You can tell by the build that it's not for RTA. And I feel like this is for Wind Rift Beast. Attack or damage defense. I feel like that's frontline Wind Rift Beast material. So what do we have here? Oh my goodness. HP attack HP for Ciara. HP slot 2. So what is this speed tuned with? Curious what this is speed tuned with. Low crit rate though. Sometimes you see CRs with very high crit rate for RTA. I wonder if he even uses her that much. I don't know what I don't remember off the top of my head. Aside from Yenhong and Ragdoll, I know he uses Yenhong, Ragdoll, Molong, Ganymede. I've seen him use that stuff, but I don't remember if he uses CR a lot in RTA though. What do we have here? Attack, crit damage, HP. Really solid stats overall. It's a lot. That's just a lot of stats. But the nice thing about Leo is you don't need speed for Leo, so you can have all these different stats and not really worry about the speed for Leo, unless you're going into Desarion teams. Ooh, so what is this? Defense, defense, defense. It's either defense, defense, HP, or defense, HP, HP for this guy. Defense, HP, defense. Okay. It's kind of like a trap Ladriel. Oh god. Oh god. This makes my Lucien look so weak. Hold on. I want to see my Lucien runes. I'll tell you what they are. I'll tell you what they are. So he had, what? Is this really? No. Oh, that's my speed Lucien. I was like, wow, my Lucien's garbage. He's got so much, like, god, this is. He's got like 100 more attack, and he's got like 24 more crit damage than my Lucien. Feels bad, man. Feels Batman. Oh my god. And this is not even. This could be grinded as well. That could be grinded as well. My Lucien should be better. I bet if I use the optimizer, my Lucien could probably be better. I just don't use the optimizer. Speed HP HP. Of course, that's always what you use. Use speed HP HP or speed HP defense with HP subs. 62% accuracy, and she's speed tuned to go. So she's 266 and he is 273. So he's going first. A lot of people like to do. Well, I've seen people that like to do both ways. Some people like to do Ganymede first. Some people like to do Hathor first. But I see some people like to do Hathor first because she strips, and then Gani can come in and reset afterwards. But it's harder to get Hathor fast enough to move before Gani because their base speeds are so different. 14 speed difference. How's this Triana? Okay, so Triana's crit rate Triana. I mean, it's just whatever. It's probably just whatever has got fast enough runes. Speed, crit rate, attack, and this is probably for just arena offense. And he just threw whatever stuff is on it because he wanted to use his more important statted stuff for RTA, and he probably doesn't use her. Or I would think that he just uses her for arena and not too much for RTA. So let's check out this Ganymede. Speed HP HP. 21, 24, 25, 23. So this is not as he focused his best violent runes on his fastest violent runes on the Molong, which a lot of people do, which is why when people say how fast is your Molong when they're like trying to figure out how good someone is in RTA or what potential someone has in RTA, they generally like to ask how fast is your Molong, because generally if someone has a Molong, I know a lot of people don't have Molong, but if someone has a Molong, they will generally put their fastest violent set on that Molong, and you can gauge how much they've farmed or their rune quality overall a lot of times by. It's not really the greatest way of determining how good someone is in RTA, but it's a way of determining overall rune quality. Like, there's a big difference if you're like, oh, your Molong is 280, okay, really solid, they've been farming the crap out of things, they've been buying re-apps, they've been all that stuff. But if you say like, oh, 230, 240, like, ooh, okay, so you have not been, like, probably been farming, right? Of course, but probably not at a crazy level and buying the re-apps and buying the re-apps and buying the re-apps and buying the re-apps and R5ing and R5ing and R5ing as much as other players. So, a lot of times you can kind of get a general idea of the level, but it's not always 100% accurate though. Or it's many times, it's not super accurate, but it's a general idea. Speed, defense, defense. Okay. Look at those stats. Look at those stats, boy. It's a very fast thing in. Okay. So this one actually, I've been seeing a lot of slow Triana. Like, not super slow, but this is faster than, this is like 20 speed faster than I've been seeing lately. So I've been seeing a lot of like plus 120 speed Trianas. So this is where I feel like Triana should be on the speed spectrum though. So this is speed HP HP. But she is going to move, how fast is she total? She is 255. So she's going to move after things like Hathor. So like, for example, Ganymede, Hathor, and then Triana moves after that. So they take their turns. They have no immunity, and then Triana moves after that, and she will give everyone the immunity with her second skill. So we have Diana. Ooh. HP, crit damage, HP. That's what I have my Diana on too. I feel okay. Because I feel like I needed my Diana to be a DPS unit rather than a stripper. Some people like to have Diana at like plus 130 with 100% crit. I mean, this 100% crit rate as well. But some people like to have her super fast, like 50 speed faster than this, and use her as a stripper, and then have their defense break. And things go like have their Vanessa move after that to defense break, and then their Perna hit on top of that, or their Tessarion hit on top of that, and speed tuned tightly in that little window of time. But this one is a more DPS Diana. And this is where's this compared to the Perna? Because I saw the Perna was similar speed, right? Oh no, the Perna's not a similar speed. Okay, so the Perna's 195. And the Diana is 187. Kind of similar-y. So this is Tyrannus. Speed, defense, defense. There's so many good violent will sets to go around. So he's got like almost, he's got almost 30,000 HP. Well, after towers and leader skills and stuff like that. Or after towers, more than 30,000 HP, but very defense tanky. And he's been Devilmoning Tyrannus too. Okay. So the Darien, I'm assuming this is Darien for raids? Or is he using Darien for, what is he using Darien for aside from that? I'm just out of curiosity. Oh, and now we get to the crazy stuff. And now we get to the real speed HP. Okay. Now we get to the real insanity. So this is speed, crit damage, HP, Yenhong. I mean, this is like the baby. This is speed, crit damage, HP. What is the speed on that? That is 273? 273 speed, Yenhong on crit damage. Speed, crit damage, HP. So 29 there, 19, 20. I'm looking at the subs. 21, 26, 23% crit rate. That Yenhong will delete things. Oh my god. Okay, so this one is on speed. Is he on speed, crit rate, attack? It looks like he's on speed, crit rate, attack, right, for this Sean? Swift will? Swift something? Swift will, speed, crit rate, attack. Okay. I can just tell by the stats. Generally, you can tell by the stats, unless things are like so much value in the rune, like subs overall. It's like, sometimes it's kind of confusing to like see, but speed, crit rate, attack for this Sean. How often? I wonder how often he uses the Sean though, or what comps he likes to use it with. So this is probably runed for Violent Revenge. Speed, HP, Violent Revenge. Okay, there's a lot of good. So he even prioritized like some of these. What do we have? 21% accuracy, 15%. So I mean, what was this rune to begin with though? I feel like that wasn't a legendary rune to begin with, was it? I can't do the math in my head on whether it was not a legendary rune. But HP here, okay, 28% sub. So he went for some of his better runes on this, his better violent sets on this gene. So what do we have here for Amduat? Speed, HP, pretty standard. On Despair Nemesis. Despair Nemesis, what do I have mine on? I have no idea what I have mine on. I don't even have mine skilled up, because I'm... He's so good. He's really good. He's really good. Don't get me wrong. I don't know why I don't have mine skilled up. There's really no excuse to why I don't have mine skilled up. Because he should be. Maybe I just didn't pull Horus's? Or maybe I just keep forgetting. Okay, so this has got to be Vampire Attack or Damage HP. Vampire Nemesis? Why do I want to say Nemesis? Vampire Nemesis. Okay. Attack, crit damage, HP, Vampire Nemesis. Let's see the stats on some of these. Because if you have Ragdoll, he's got your best Vampire runes. 38% HP sub. Overall, really nice. Really nice stats. 21% speed, crit damage, 42% HP sub. 42% HP sub. Holy hell. This is a legend. This is a rune that a legend has. Oh my god. 32% attack. Very high stats. Overall, just so many. the value in these runes. Like, look at the stats on this thing. It's crazy. Right? And you don't need crazy speed on Ragdoll because of his passive. I would laugh so hard if this was not skilled up. I would really laugh so hard if it was not skilled up. By the way, guys, Ragdoll's one of those light dark nat 5s. Now he's at the top of the leader. Like, now he's like one of the best nat 5s for RTA, period. Also really, really great for arena defense. But this is one of those units that he got buffed. He was a light dark nat 5 that people were complaining about. So there is hope for some of you. People were complaining about him because his skill used to do less. What was it initially? I know he got buffed, but was it initially? I don't remember what it was initially, but he got buffed, and now he's actually very. I think meta relevant is an understatement. Okay, so what do you have for Wallian? We have speed, attack, HP. I feel like attack is going to be on slot 4 because if you have a good attack rune on slot 4, what do you put it on? You put it on Ciara. You put it on bombers, you put it on stuff like that, maybe Yang, but I feel like if there's attack anywhere, it's going to be on slot 4. But I'm probably wrong. HP slot 4? Oh, you got me. Okay, you got me. Speed, HP, attack, lols. Because, yeah, I would have put this, well, I'm just thinking, like, what I would have done, like, because you like, all those units that have, like, those rip attack, because, like, attack slot 6, you could use on so many different things. Attack slot 4 is like not a lot of things get the use out of that. But her heal is based on look how many good violent runes he has though. Look how many violent runes he has that are 20 speed plus. He's just got he's got dozens and dozens of 20 speed plus violent runes. So this is based on her attack power. That's why attack as well here. I mean crit damage is nice here as well, but her heal is based on the attack power, so he was getting the benefit out of that. So what do we have for this one? So this is actually speed, HP, defense. So maybe this newer? Because this is not his priority for his fastest Swift runes, because we saw Tiana's faster, has better sets of Swift runes on her. We saw, so maybe he just uses those more. The Tiana, the Okeanos. Because he does prioritize RTA over regular arena, and I don't know how often he would use this in RTA necessarily. So I feel like his Okeanos is the one that he prioritizes the runes on. Because if you look at this, 287, and then this is 295. So his priority was Okeanos, which makes sense because it's one of the top tier RTA units. So anyway, what do we? Oh dear lord, are you serious? I've never seen Akari's that fast before. This is the fastest Akari's I've ever seen. What? Speed, HP. So this is really curious. Why is Akari's that fast? I mean, the thing is if she goes first, she doesn't need a buff. She could just ignore defense and nuke. You know what? This kind of makes me... I'm gonna say that, and then people are gonna see... Because people are gonna see, and they're gonna be like, okay, we see he's picking it. We see what he's doing. I was thinking about to counter cleaves. Like, seeing this, and I never thought of this before, but if... to counter cleaves a Swift Akari's with a Han. Like if you happen to have a Han, you're like, I don't have Frigate, I don't have I know a lot of people don't have Han, but the people that do have Han, they're like, I don't know what to use him. You could use the speed lead plus Akari's. You could have a Swift Akari's. She doesn't need a buff. She can just ignore, it basically ignores defense. It's pure damage with this skill. So you could potentially do this and like against someone that's trying to Lucien you or trying to Zyros you or something like that. You could ban the speed lead. You could have Han Akari's, and you could stick something else that's like a Bernard or something, and they'll ban the Bernard, thinking like, okay, I ban the Bernard this way, guaranteed turn 1, and you don't, and you got that Swift Akari's anyway. That's really cool. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't think of that. I'm so stupid. Really? I can't believe I didn't think of that. What's a great idea. Okay, anyway. Because you don't need a buff. You don't need an attack power buff or anything. She could eat through illusion with that third skill. Or Zyros, or whatever you need to nuke down. That's really, really interesting. Oh my god, that's smart. Anyway, what do we have on this speed core damage attack for this one? What are the stats? 222 speed. Nice stats on this. I mean, Trinity, here's the thing with Trinity. Trinity is an attacker, though. Trinity's an attacker, but she's classified by Commodores as an HP unit with 659 attack. Even though this does damage based on attack, this does damage based on attack. And then this does damage based on attack as well. It's based on their HP as well, but I feel like Trinity is just classified kind of weird as an HP unit. The same thing with Han. Come to us. Are you trying to tell us something? Please tell us in words and not cryptic HP unit for an attacker, because I don't get that. Right? Anyway, what do we have for Lydia? We have, looks like HP core damage, HP, but still good attack and speed subs. HP core damage, HP, but still good attack. Look at that attack power. Still good attack and speed subs. And again, you can't get attack at all on this slot. And this is Nemesis Will Broken. Nemesis Will Broken. This is a nice nice counter to cleaves as well. But anyway, and we have this guy who's not even built yet, not even finished. But anyway, those are the runes of LAMA. Some of those things, some of them are interesting. Like the Swift units, the units that he chose to go for Swift are kind of interesting. Like as in the Bulwark using on Swift. The Chilling I've seen before on Swift though. Not the Diana, the Amelia I've seen before on Swift. But having this as one of his fastest units is kind of interesting. Like I've seen her on Swift, but it's not usually like the fastest unit. Chilling on Swift is, I've seen that before, but it's interesting. And this one on Swift is interesting as well. Just some interesting rune builds. But anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Some interesting things to take away from it. Kind of jealous of some of these runes, especially the Molong runes, especially the Yenhong runes, especially the fact that he just has Yenhong and Ragdoll. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's it for this one. I will see you as always in the next one.